There we go. Mr. Drip, we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome.
Still trying to get the chat up.
Jeff, how you doing, friend? Good to see you. Good to have you. That one girl, I hope you got your snack. I saw like he was live. I'll be lurking in there. Let me get some Discord notifications out. Tonight, guys, if you're just joining this podcast or if you're joining it after the live stream is over, we're doing a podcast drip. It's a Nintendo podcast. We do it every single week. It's Wednesdays live at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys are interested, we do this podcast on audio feeds as well. Check out the audio feed. But this is the filtering section of the live stream, so there should be a marker down below if you're watching on YouTube to skip forward. But if you feel like just hanging out, you can just hang out for about 15, 20 minutes with us, but the podcast will begin in about 15 or 20 minutes. And tonight, Drip, we're talking about Nintendo's plans for the Switch 2 as far as are we going to have enough consoles at launch? Are we going to avoid the dreaded scalpers, Drip?
I don't think we are, but we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. You're going to bring the numbers tonight. I'm excited for that. Oh, uh-oh. You good?
Not me. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean, not
YouTube.
me? Oh, it was YouTube? Okay. I was going to say, it was definitely you, because your audio did it too.
Nope. Not me. It's YouTube.
It's not a blame game, Drip. It's not a blame game. It's a we got to figure out what the problem is,
I don't even know what the problem is. All I did is click on the browser and it started going crazy.
You're fine.
I didn't even do it.
Oh, you're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is
What's
fine.
up, Jeff?
Jeffrey, Driftroidvania. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Play the Switch, play a Metroidvania.
All right.
Show us how, show us why. Give us Silk Song or you will die now. Not you, Jeff. You don't need to give us Silk Song unless you have it hostage and it's your fault. Then yes, give it to us now. Please.
Oh, look at you! Put all kinds of stuff in here. I haven't even looked at any of this yet.
Yeah, I did my job today, man.
Nice.
Did my job today. I even got you your video. I got your revised video in there too. You're good.
Yeah, and it's up. It's ready to go. I gotta just make a thumbnail for it.
I almost said hi back out loud. Love it. Love it. I mean, check here, Jeff. You know what is a secret? Technically, since now that you're a guest on our show and I've made that Discord role, you can enter this room that Drip and I are in right now anytime you wanted and
Just
fuck with
whenever.
us. Just like fucking.
Yo, Matt Moran. What's up, dude?
What is that, man? Hey, Matt Moran, I'm coming in a couple weeks, dude. You better be there. I thought about 3 weeks. I want to see you. I'm going to see you, fool.
Oh, he'll be there. Don't you worry.
Hell yeah. I need some hot dog sauce, Matt. I need some hot dog sauce.
Yes.
I love that shit. And maybe
Moran,
on a hot dog
the
this
show,
time.
the first show back for my band.
I think we're going.
On August 1st. Jeeb and Abby will still be here.
That's correct.
So they're going to be here for the show, which is going to be awesome.
Can't wait, man.
Accidentally did that to someone. Got in there.
Turn down a little bit.
Yeah.
You did that
Let me know.
That's good.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. What is all this stuff you put in here? What's this?
What's
PlayStation
what?
5 supply actually finally fixed after. Okay.
It's the two of them are the same article. I was just trying to find a different article from like a different perspective, and it was like the same thing.
And I got the one in there. Okay.
Hope you like Black Label. What does that mean?
The beer.
Uh-oh.
The place we're playing is just known for the beer Black. It's just a cheap shitty beer, but they sell them for like $1.
Oh fuck, $1?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think they're more than
Sounds
that now.
good to me.
Hey, Ari. I don't know. I think they're more than that now, but
What's up, Ari?
back in the day they used to be. They may be like $2. I don't know. Either way.
Atlantic City.
I'm going to Atlantic City.
Why
this
can't
weekend.
you go?
Hell yeah. No,
Hurry.
$1.50.
Hold on. Hurry. Why can't you go to Atlantic City when I'm gonna be close to Atlantic City? Like, can you be in Atlantic City in like 3 weeks? I'll meet you there. Like, come on, man. God damn it. I want to drink with you. That'd be great. Go gambling. Be great. Me and Hari against the world. I'll leave Miss G. I'll leave Miss G at home. It's boys' night out, Hari. Oh yeah, the 150. I mean, that's still a good price. That's a good price. I'll
yes, that's insane.
I assume it's like those baby cups, right? I mean, like, you know.
No, it's just a can of beer.
Oh, it's a can. It's a 12-ounce beer. Okay, all right. Yeah. It's probably garbage, but you know what?
Yeah, it's Black Label. It's not great.
Is it worse than like PBR?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
I don't.
It's in that range.
PBR is the cheapest and worst beer I've ever had in my life.
Oh.
Well, not the cheapest.
You wait till August 1st, and you're at 123 Pleasant Street. You'll have a worse one, I promise. Especially if you're trying to get the $1.50 beers.
Oh yeah. All right.
1776. What's up, Adam?
Love it. Yes, Hari. Well, I'm sorry, Hari. Yes, Adam. I forgot, Drip. I was gonna have you play some patriotic music tonight. Can you go find us some patriotic music? I believe most of it should be domain free. Like it's past the 100-year mark. Go play like well, just look up American March. It'll be fine. It's all free. Because guys, today, if you're in America, you know. That's kind of why I'm wearing the Phillies gear right now, because, you know, red, white, and blue. Also, the Phillies are America's team. Everyone knows that. And stalling for time. We're going to play a song for you. For all you Americans out there who love America, there's a song that's going to remind you of loving America. I'll do it.
I got it. I'm just trying to figure out which one to go with here. All right, here.
That's not it. Get out of here, Drip. Stop it. Pause it.
What do you want?
Stop. Pause it. I have music going now.
What is it specifically that you're trying to get?
March music, dude. Souza. What's his first name? Forget.
I don't know. I can't hear whatever you're playing.
I know. I'm going to give it to you so you can play it. There you go. It's in Discord in a second. 1 second. Happy America Day, everybody. If this gets us strike, they'll be very mad.
I don't think it will.
It's from 1873. It's copyright free.
I got it.
Skip to like 45 seconds. Turn up a bit too. Like I said, put on a march, and you're like, huh?
I was typing. I didn't hear you say March.
Did I not say March? Okay.
I don't get to pick what it just said patriotic music. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't really
John Phillips, like that's his name. I remember his name now. John Phillips Sousa. John Phillips Sousa marches. Man, that's when you go to the 4th of July parade and you hear the dumb band walk down the street.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm usually in those dumb bands. They're playing this stuff. Like John Phillips Sousa.
This is wonderful. I love this.
Turn up a little bit more. Well, it's a little soft. I wanted to overpower my voice so much. We could put on Italian marches. That's what I'm more used to playing. The band I played in was an Italian American band. We play Italian marches all the time.
Oh, crap.
What did you do, Drip? You ruined the music.
I did.
Don't stop the beat. They can't stop.
Sorry.
Bryce Harper over George Washington? Absolutely agree. America's new patriot. Bryce fucking Harper. Adam, I'll give you a hint. Here's my sleeve, so you know what number this player is. What player am I wearing right now? I feel like you might be able to guess. Are you a baseball? I don't remember if Adam's a baseball guy. I know you're not, Drip. And if you guys don't mind, please like in the stream, help us out. We are doing this podcast on a Thursday this week on 4th of July, which is America's Independence Day. Because yesterday, what was specifically, what was it? I mean, I had fireworks. Ms. G, you band practice. That's right.
Yes. The only day the band could practice was yesterday, and we have a show coming up, so we had to practice. It was not an option.
Jeff, Neil Diamond is not a baseball player, but nice try.
I don't know. Man. It sounds like a great baseball player.
That'd be one hell of a baseball name right there. Neil Diamond?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. If Pixar ever makes a movie about baseball, that'll be the main character's name, even though he's already a person.
That's right. So happy 4th, everybody who celebrates out there. If you're in a different country and don't celebrate, that's quite all right. The Power Mad, who's our resident Brit, told us that today is voting day for them, polling day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, which is ironic, isn't it?
It's a little weird.
Isn't it ironic as fuck? Because the whole reason we're independent is because we removed ourselves from
on that day. So they're like, we got to give them something that we can't think about that.
No, the reason I think
do polling that
like
day.
The way my brain works it out is like on the day that they were voting is like, fuck you guys, we're out of here. You know what I mean? Like, we're not voting, we're leaving. Goodbye, independence, hooray. You know?
I don't know.
Not Mike Schmidt, Adam. Mike Schmidt's number is 22. That's not a bad guess, though. I'll give you another hint. Incredibly obscure Philly. He was with the Phillies for 3 years contractually, but only played about a year and a half. And he was a left fielder. I have a thing for left fielders. I always get the left fielder's jersey. I don't know why. I want to get Schwarber's jersey.
Yeah, Jeep sat down. I was like, dude, you're like in full uniform.
Changed my leg and everything. No, Adam. Now you're offending me. Chase Utley was not an obscure left fielder. Chase Utley. Hey. This Colonel Bogey. Is this one called?
I don't know.
No.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I don't know.
The Liberty Bell?
Liberty Bell March. Yes. I played this one. I'd always add my own flair to it. I would never play what's on the paper because I'd be on the street doing it. So I'm not reading music, like a nerd. I don't read music in March. Who does that? Nerds.
I don't know. I don't even know how to read music, so there's that.
I can hardly read drum, percussion. That's a skill I never really.
I can hardly read words, let alone.
But look who you're talking to. Look who you're talking to.
Yeah, exactly. Both of us.
Music is like words, but harder.
Yeah.
Yes, Adam. You probably Googled it. It is McCutcheon, which is who's a pirate, Drip.
Like Andrew McCutcheon?
Yeah,
I know him.
Yeah.
He was a pirate, then he wasn't a pirate, now he's a pirate again.
That's correct. He was a Philly during that time. During that time he wasn't a pirate, he was a Philly for a time. And I loved him. He was great. He was kind of bad on the field. But because he's old now.
I mean, he was good when he was with the Pirates the first time.
Yeah, he just got old.
I don't know about now.
No, he's old now. He's probably realistically doesn't belong in the league right now, but I think he's just kind of
he's exactly where he needs to be. I made you guys a theme song. What? How the fuck did you do that? Tell me it's AI generated or something.
Oh boy.
Yo, Power Mad! Happy polling day to you.
Happy Independence Day from your sad country, Power Mad. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on. Moran. Okay, send it in Discord.
Yeah.
Send it in Discord, Moran. Let's hear this. Is it? Okay, put it in Discord. He said he made us a theme song.
Labor Party won, didn't they? I admittedly, Power Mad, I know so little about the politics over there. Is that a party? I don't know what that is. Chat GPT.
This is how Moran made this clearly.
Oh boy.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. Trivia. Who was the primary author? Oh, Adam, can you do trivia every week? Trivia. Who was the primary author of the Declaration of Independence? The primary author? Jefferson. Or he signed it. Jefferson signed it. So who wrote it? Was it Benjamin Franklin? I think it was Benjamin Franklin.
All those guys were involved. Who knows, really?
Wasn't it Benjamin?
It's just been lost to the past, really. It's just something.
I want to say he was.
Nobody really knows for sure.
I could be totally wrong on that, but for some reason, I think of him because I thought he had amazing penmanship. Well, okay, so
Okay, hold on.
it was Jefferson. Okay.
Okay.
I know some stuff, Adam. I know some. Hit me again, Adam. Let's keep going.
Are we ready for this?
Is this it?
No. No, it's not it.
La 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 la. We're gonna do a podcast about Nintendo in a minute, guys. I swear.
Yeah, we are. It's gonna happen.
Franklin
okay.
and Adams worked
So
with
this
it.
this is the theme song for the. Oh my god, I can see the words already. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Make sure you guys can hear it.
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, turn up a bit.
Turn on your phone, let's tune in. Trip and Jeep, they make me grin. Talking games and wild adventures. Got that Nintendo joy like never been. Mushroom Kingdom to Hyrule. They dive in deep like it's a jewel. Bits and bytes on every show. From old school games to the new, you know. Nintendo vibe on Nintendo vibe. Trip and Jeep, they keep it live. Press play on the podcast ride. Nintendo vibe, oh we thrive.
Oh my god, it's not bad actually. It's not bad. Dude, it's got 4 verses. Oh no, it's 2 verses.
No, he's a
Geeb.
Laughs and cheers all around. Weekly dose of that sound. Crunk beat that's so profound. Mii's and Pikachu jump around. Smash Bros battles going down. eShop deals and news updates. Trip and Geeb, they never late.
Yes, we are. That's fucking hilarious.
We were
though.
late today. Can we start? We need to start every show like this.
Yeah.
Now
I mean, that's hilarious.
Can ChatGPT make a video to match with this? We just play like a video and a song.
I don't see why not, dude. I'm dying. That's fucking hilarious.
Play it again. Play it again. I want to hear it again. As if it's a minute long.
Oh my god.
Why is it?
I'm dying.
My question: why is it hip hop?
I don't know. Why not?
I mean,
it's actually called Crunk Electronic.
Make me grin. Talking games and wild adventures. Got that Nintendo joy like never been. Mushroom Kingdom to Hyrule. They dive in deep like it's a jewel. Bits and bytes on every show. From old school games to the new, you know. Nintendo vibe on Nintendo vibe. Trip and G, they keep it live.
Why do they get your name right at sometimes and not other times?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm dying, dude. It's hilarious.
It's kind of a bop.
Yeah, dude, it's great. Oh, I'm gonna listen to this in my car.
Mario Racing? Was he from Brooklyn?
Why is it? I wish you didn't mess that up.
I feel like now I need to make a video for this.
Crunk beats
that so profound.
Smash Bros battles going down. eShop deals and news updates.
It's good.
eShop deals and news updates.
It's good.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Matt.
It's actually very good.
It's very thoughtful of you to have somebody else make a song for us.
I mean,
that's awesome. You know what we have to do now? I mean, this has got to go in the show. I mean,
yeah.
It's got to be the first thing that we play during the show.
Dude, I'm dying. That's so funny. Hang on, I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna copy it and put it in the thing. Let me turn
Pod
the
room
music back on here. Yeah.
I mean, you could just play from your end, just so it's you can hear it as well, and you know you can enjoy it too.
I'm dying. Yeah, I mean,
if anything, I could just mute that part of the video and then just plug it in so it sounds better. What is this now? Let's not get in trouble now.
It's just.
Thank you, Matt. That's awesome. That's incredible. Now you need to send me how you did that, because I actually was looking not too long ago for something like that. Did you pay for it? I had a hard time finding any of them, let alone ones that are paid or free. Put that down a little bit.
That's hilarious. Okay, hang on. Let me put this in here so you can at least have access to it.
Yeah. No, it's free. Yeah, where did you make it? How is that free? That's so weird. What information did they steal?
I mean, I don't know, man. That was crazy.
Nintendo Vibe
quite
podcast.
Accurate too. It was very accurate.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that they called you Geeb twice.
They did. Is it a minute long?
It's
I'm already thinking about
longer than that.
I'm thinking about content already around it. Like we're gonna make.
I think it's a minute and 41 seconds.
Okay, we can make shorts out of this. Like we can do something with it, you know. That one girl. Don't leave that one girl. If you can hear me, there's a song you missed that you need to hear. Vanishing point. What's that, Jessica? Play. Well, we're gonna play it in a second. That one girl. We're gonna play it at the beginning of our show. Matt Moran, Drip's buddy, just made us an AI song for the Drip G podcast, which is absolutely going on all of my soundboards from now on. That is so cool, Moran. That is so cool. So Suno. This server's here. Interesting. Oh, they have an iOS app and not an Android.
There's an app?
Yeah, it says here on my browser, make any song you can imagine, anytime, anywhere. Click to download our new iOS app. US only. Do you just want to get started now, Drip? I mean, I'm ready.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. It's whatever. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, I'm not going to blur our screen. We're not doing blurred this time. I'll blur it after it's finished playing. So it's just going to be, for now, it's going to be us like reacting to it. Just try to be like, don't talk too much. If anything, you should mute your mic. Just so you know, I just want it to be a nice pure sound bite.
Okay, you want me to play it?
Yeah, so you can hear it too. I want you to enjoy it.
All right.
So,
all right, we're actually starting.
Yeah, so like, look at the whatever it starts playing will be the beginning of the video and the audio. So, the video portion. So just make sure you're looking at the camera and not being weird.
Yeah, well, that never happens.
Yeah, you're good at that.
You got the pre-show thing off?
Yes. All right.
Hang on, I'm working on it.
And by the way, when
mouse sucks.
When it's done playing, Drip, I'm gonna blur the screen and play the intro music, just like normal. So, just FYI, we're gonna transition straight into the actual show.
All right.
What button do I? Hold on. With the buttons, there we go. Okay, F4 and then F1. Okay, good. Go for it.
Hang on, you can't hear it, can you?
No.
Sorry, this mouse sucks so bad. All right, ready?
Turn on your phone, let's tune in. Drip and Jeep, they make me grin. Talking gangs and wild adventures. Got that Nintendo joy like never been. Mushroom Kingdom to Hyrule. They dive in deep like it's a jewel. Bits and bytes on every show. From old school games to the new, Nintendo vibe on Nintendo vibe. Drip and Jeep, they keep it live. Press play on the podcast ride. Nintendo vibe, oh we thrive. Joy-Cons clicking, switch it on. Mario racing till the dawn. Discussing Zelda and Donkey Kong. With Drip and Geeb, we can't go wrong. Power-ups, hidden levels found. Laughs and cheers all around. Weekly dose of that sound. Crunk beat that's so profound. Mii's and Pikachu jump around. Smash Bros battles going down. eShop deals and news updates. Drip and Geeb, they never late.
This podcast was brought to you by Uncle Jeep Productions. Well, guys, well. Welcome to the Drip Jeep podcast. I am your host, Uncle Jeep, and with me is the dopest podcast around host. That is Drip Media Gaming. Drip, let's not pretend like we didn't just hear what we just heard. But first and foremost, Drip, Happy America Day to you.
Yeah, hey.
And to everybody out there. Happy America Day. It's a lovely day to be an American because it's 4th of July.
Yay!
And if you're not in America, that's okay. We wish you a happy day anyhow. But Drip, how are you doing this week? What the hell just happened on our stream or on our podcast? What was that music?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what that is. It's so good. It's so good.
It's amazing.
My friend Matt Moran, as some of you know, we talk about him a lot on the show, actually, just made us an AI song somehow. I still don't know exactly how this happened, but it turned out pretty damn good. I mean, it's impressive how accurate it is. And I mean, some of it's kind of weird. There are certain points of it I'm like, that's...
Yeah. I mean, one thing, getting my name wrong sometimes. Not always.
Not all the time. Sometimes it's right. Yeah.
I'm sure Matt put in there like
wrong.
He probably put it in like spelled with a J is my guess. Or told it to pronounce it like. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Because the fact that it said it right at all is weird because my Jeeb should not be spelled with a G. It's just like it's a whole story that if you don't know what the story is, watch my Twitch streams, I'll tell you. But I mean it shouldn't it's Jeeb is really how you like if you write that word out and pronounce it. Jeeb is like the way it's supposed to be said.
I mean that's what I used to say when we first met, and still every time we are interacting with somebody new, it's always Geeb.
Because like the way in English, if you read that out loud, it's Geeb. But like you have to be told like it's Jeeb. It's the whole thing. Sorry. But anyhow, that was bizarre. It was awesome though. So glad Matt made that for us. Like literally cool. Spur of the moment thing he just sent to us like literally 5 minutes ago, real time, as of recording this episode. And we were like, we need to put this in the show.
I fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be listening to that in the car, just going down the street.
Dripping Jeep rolling down the street.
Yep. Just me listening to my own theme song.
Playing something fun.
I'm going to start playing it when I walk in the store. I'm just going to take a little Bluetooth speaker with me and toss it in before I go.
Spit some fire up, like LeBron James powder. Like
walk in like slow motion, taking the sunglasses off,
Yeah.
Everywhere I go.
Well, we swear, guys, this is a Nintendo podcast. And actually, I forgot to do something real quick. But I'm going to look up the 5-star review of the week because we do that every week. And Drip, tell the people why we read off a 5-star review every week.
Well, there are several reasons, G. One, because we want people to leave 5-star reviews, so Apple will push us. But the second reason we read them is so you will want to go leave them and win a $50 eShop gift card.
Hey, $50 eShop gift card. That is correct.
When are we going to be announcing that? When you're here, right?
When
so
I'm
a couple
there.
more weeks.
So that'll be the
second one. This is the second one we're giving away. All you got to do is leave a 5-star review on Apple, and you're entered. Even if you don't win this time, as long as you have left one, you are entered.
That is correct.
So you can go, make several accounts, make several Apple accounts, go leave reviews. You'll be entered more than once. Cheat. Definitely cheat.
July 31st is the day that we give it away. I'll be at Drip's house. This won't be split screen. It'll be full screen. Drip and I
at this desk
in the same room together. With that desk, or probably with these microphones.
Yes. That's what we did last time, right?
Yeah, it worked fine. Yeah. So that's probably what's going to happen, guys. So again, July 31st, we're going to be giving away our $50 eShop gift card. Make sure to get all of your entries in before then to qualify. We do have a few here, actually. I'm having a hard time. Looks like we got a bunch that popped in. So I gotta pick one of these. I guess they all been here already. There's no dates on them. It's very bizarre. Oh yeah, there is dates. I'm an idiot. I can read.
I was gonna say I know there's dates.
Okay, I just gotta pick one. So here we go. This is from user 29887338373746. I almost got it perfectly the first time. From that user. I read it verbatim. Would definitely recommend, but not worth the price of my pinky. Great podcast to listen to in the background. my favorite source information. This podcast is a great way to deliver This is a great way to delve deeper into news in a fun way. Hope you do more collabs like your last episode. It was great way to increase viewership and change up the episode. But I want my finger back, and I am withdrawing my payment of my pinky. You may not have it anymore. Thank you, random person, totally not named John Ebo, for leaving that 5-star review. You may not have your pinky back, but we do appreciate you creating a whole random account for this review. That's what we told you guys to do. We told you.
Just do it.
Make multiple accounts. Listen, spam. Actually, don't do what he did with the random numbers. I feel like we'd get like in trouble for that somehow. Like it almost says if we're paying for bots to review our podcast. But yes, guys, leave a 5-star review. Thank you. User 298873838647171176 for leaving your 5-star review. We'll read another one for next week. Drip.
Sick.
Drip.
It's a good one.
Drip. This podcast, I feel like because we're a day late on this show, as you guys probably can tell if you're listening to this show when it's supposed to come out. We're a day late. Drip had band practice yesterday. I had fireworks to attend that Miss G usually attend to every year. And actually, there's fireworks again tonight that we chose not to go to because of this podcast. So, we're going to skip it another day, Drip. So here we are watching this podcast, or excuse me, not watching. We're recording this podcast live. And we have, I'm going to be honest, it's not the fastest week in the world. This is not
not a lot going on.
Not a ton going on this week as far as, the breaking stuff and the popular Nintendo stuff. But we have a show for you guys. We put something together, and we're going to start off with the MIG Switch. If you guys haven't heard, actually, let me go backwards. Drip and I made an episode, what was that, like a month ago, about the MIG Switch?
Yeah, we talked about it. I made a video about it, too, like the next day.
Yeah, people hated you for it.
They did. Man, I got a lot of shit in the comment section of that video. A lot.
Yes.
But guess what? Guess what?
What happened, Drip?
Exactly what the fuck I said would happen. Nintendo's going to sue the hell out of these people. That's what they're doing.
That is correct.
Of course.
Nintendo of America has sued not MIG Switch.
Right.
They have sued a distributor who has been two distributors who've been working in the U.S. to distribute the MIG Switch to Americans. Yeah, that's a lawsuit
really
happening
quickly,
right now.
if you don't know what the MIG Switch is,
yes,
it's basically the size of a Nintendo Switch cartridge, and you put a micro SD card in the side of it, and you can basically dump all of your Switch ROMs onto that SD card, and then it'll read them through that thing.
Technically, legally. It's all technically
if you own
legal.
the game. They've got a little dumper so you can dump the games, which from what I'm seeing now works sometimes and doesn't work sometimes.
You mean the product isn't that good and not well thought out and just kind of sucks a little bit? You mean to tell me that
then I saw a
it's
bunch
not
of other
the
people
perfect
saying,
device?
"Oh, you don't even need the dumper. You don't even need the dumper. You can do it." Like, dude, go try to find the ROMs that actually work without the dumper. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. All of this is
Right. I mean,
it's not done well.
We did a whole. If you guys want, there's a whole episode that we did that maybe we'll actually link at the end of this podcast. If you're on YouTube, maybe I'll put that podcast specifically at the end of this one, just so you guys can check it out there. Maybe I'll put one of those eye things that in the corner of the screen, right about here. Maybe I'll do that too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But again, we did an episode on it, so make sure to go back in your podcast feed and find the MIG Switch episode where we talk a lot about that situation. But this situation is different. This is where there's actual lawsuits now. And again, it's not MIG Switch itself. However, this is a big deal because if you didn't know, guys, this is America Day. After all, America is a big market, and if you're not able to sell your gaming product in one of the bigger gaming markets in the world, that's a problem. And it's not MIG Switch, but it's the distributors, meaning the companies who are selling this product are now being sued and not able to sell the product currently in this country, which is a big hit to MIG Switch. Drip.
It's massive. Well, there's more stuff going on than that. But let me ask you this: what did you think was going to happen to these companies? I saw so many people saying, "Oh, Nintendo doesn't care about this. It's they can't do anything about it." It's like when is the last time you've seen something this big that involves Nintendo IPs, their properties, and them not doing something about it? When's the last time that's happened?
I can't. I mean, they even do petty stuff, man. Like we did,
like the littlest things. Yeah.
we did an episode. What was it? It was like maybe a couple months ago actually, but it was about Gary's mod and how that mod has been existing. Not just Nintendo assets in there and Gary's mod, but a lot of other companies as well that nobody has sued that I know of until Nintendo recently. And that's a mod that's been available for that game for years, actually decades. A couple decades that game has been available. And Nintendo just recently decided to sue them for the most pettiest of stuff, like just the most basic Nintendo assets that everybody had. It's just like so silly.
Nintendo ninjas are
15,
everywhere.
Yes.
They're everywhere. They're watching. They've got little teddy bears with cameras in them in your bedroom. Well, they're everywhere.
I wonder if the Nintendo ninjas are on Reddit, which I guarantee they are. But we're actually going to read.
Of course they are. They're everywhere.
We're going to read a little statement that I believe this is from MIG Switch himself from Reddit. And credit to Hero of Time, one of our listeners, Brett. Thank you, man, for sending this over to us.
Definitely appreciate it.
I'm gonna do my best to read this quote. It's a long quote, and I guess white on black is not best for my eyes as far as my dyslexia. But we're gonna do it our best shot here. It's a long big quote, so we're just gonna get through it together, guys. First, we are not warned or had any chance to answer and defend our products, or at least the simple fact that whenever the complaints. Oh, sorry. Also, my side note. This is bad English too, because I think it's like translation from Russian, so it's slightly wrong. So sorry. Whatever the complaint is, it only applies to a few countries, and in no way allows us to take down the domain for all of our users in the world. I'm gonna skip that. It's irrelevant. We don't think so, but more than that, the .com domain is a meaningful universal domain that is to many countries. .com domains sell products like drugs and medication, which are only legal in certain countries, or U.S. gambling. U.S. sites selling or promoting weapons, which are illegal in just about every country on planet Earth, are registered in .com. We never heard of any of them being seized, and they're operating legally in their markets. We clearly indicate that our site and our product is for legal use only in countries and jurisdictions where backing up your legally owned games is authorized. And there are many. We do not even sell our products directly from our website, and there is no copyrighted material to be found anywhere. If what we suspect is true, this is another proof of abuse and bullying from some governments and companies which think they are above the law of the world and do not respect anyone who thinks differently. So that is a comment from MIG Switch themselves, I believe, at least.
Their website's
from Reddit.
gone.
Yeah. It's and as Hero told me, from his own opinion, highly unusual for entire domain to go down from a lawsuit. So either they were scared, and took it down, or they were forced to by Nintendo.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
They were not forced to by the courts, because this is we're in the process of going through legal stuff, so they don't have to do anything yet until legal action is finally settled. That's not now. This is the beginnings of the court lawsuits. So it's just very interesting to see that website go down and kind of questionable stuff going. There's something questionable going on. It's almost like Nintendo threw their body weight around and forced them to close the website.
Because the way when you read that, the way that reads is that they didn't want their website down at all. Like, this is not their choice, and they didn't have anything to do with it, is what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong, but it sounds like they just, tried to go to their own website and realized it was gone. Or maybe, they got some emails like, hey, can't get to your website. What's going on? It doesn't sound like they had anything to do with this. Because when I first heard about the website being down, this is before this went up, I just figured they were like, oh, well, we're in trouble. We have to take it down. Maybe it'll lessen the blow. But it doesn't sound like that's what the case is here. So how does this happen? How does a company get another company's website taken down like that?
Yeah, actually, good comment from Matt Moran in the chat. Thank you for the song, by the way. Their host probably took it down. So maybe it wasn't even them at all. It was the host service took them down because of
the legal action. Yeah.
Whatever reason. I mean, it's still not legal. You can't just do that. I mean, unless they are breaking terms of service of their host, you can't just take it down. I mean,
when and think about that, because we're talking about terms of service of the host, but also laws in different countries. I mean, different parts of the world completely. Because like the copyright laws, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
The copyright laws don't you can't use copyright laws from China to do anything. You know what I mean? They're different. The copyright laws are different in China than they are
which
in
complicates
Japan
things across
and here.
borders. It complicates things across borders like this is, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, at that point, like, that would be kind of weird, I think, for like a host of a website to get involved in any way. Because, I mean, are they breaking any rules? Because technically they're not. Where they're from and what they are doing, it's perfectly legal to do what they're doing. They're not doing anything wrong.
Now who?
Now,
MIG Switch, a distributor, or who?
MIG Switch.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything according to
They're
the
also
law
not.
in
They're
their
also not
country,
getting sued.
they're fine.
They're also not getting sued. It's not. It's not them.
Right.
This is.
So my
This is an
question
assault.
why would the host take that down the website then?
Well, as Matt said in the second, a second after that, he said that they were going to get sued as well, the host of the website. But again, while I don't think Matt's wrong necessarily, because they may have tried to come after the host as well. It's obviously not. It's not even legal, right? It's not about the legality of it. It's about sending the message. And my guess is the distributor is going to win, unless there's something we don't know about. The distributor's going to win.
I bet they. I bet they lose.
But what are the grounds of the lawsuit? Because what are they doing illegal? Especially the website. Now hold on, Drip, because the website, like they said in their Reddit post, they're not even selling the product on the website. There's no assets, Nintendo assets on the website. It's just a website. So, like, unless I'm missing something, which I very well could be, I would love to be educated. If you guys want to leave a comment down below what I'm missing, feel free. What are they doing illegal? What are the distributors distributing the product might be doing something illegal? They might be, that I don't know about. But as far as the website being taken down before the lawsuit even completes, what's illegally happening there? Like, what am I missing?
I mean, I don't know. You make a good point. You make a good point because technically, all they're doing is importing a product and then selling it on their website.
Yeah, and there
You're
could
right.
be something. There could be something more to it in the background that we don't know. But as far as that alone, that's not illegal.
It's not. I'm so used to Nintendo winning every single one of these by a landslide. And the big problem with it is Nintendo has the money to throw around. A lot of these small, I'm sure these companies don't have that type of money to just be like, oh yeah, we're going to go fight Nintendo in court. Yeah. That's going to be another big part of it. Do they want to put up the money to have a legal battle against Nintendo in court over something that, yeah, you're probably right. They would probably eventually win, but how long is that going to take? How many dollars are you going to put into defending yourself in the long run? Is it even worth it? I mean, I guess if you're talking jail time, huge fines, maybe it is. Maybe you'd break even either way. You're either going to pay the fines or you're paying the court costs, and you could win at that point. Yeah. But I mean, I think there's always that chance you lose too. I think if you settle out of court, you're probably not going to get jail time. Yeah. It's a gamble. I don't know.
I think there's a big chance here that this is just Nintendo throwing their body weight around in all directions, and they don't intend to win or lose. They're probably going to intend to settle that they stop selling the MIG Switch in the U.S. If I had to guess, that's what this is. This is where this is going, because as we know, Nintendo doesn't usually sue unless they're going to win, and I think this suit is not usual to the other suits. This suit is just so they can throw their weight around because they have so much to do that with, just to get this to settle. I feel and like the only thing they want is for these distributors to stop selling that product in this country. That's what they want. They can get it done, and that's going to hurt MIG Switch at the end. So that's that. If they can't sue MIG Switch directly because of the country they're in and their laws, they're going to make them bankrupt by not being able to sell in the U.S.
They're in Russia?
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to make them settle because they can't afford the legal fees.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You say you think this one is just like, oh, Nintendo. Like, when is Nintendo not just throwing their weight around at this stuff? Like, they are fucking bullies when it comes to this shit.
Yeah. Hey, side note, Drip, sorry. Live editing. Can you front center yourself, you fool? You are so off center.
How's that?
It's much better.
Sorry.
At some point, we're going to lose your entire body from the camera feed.
Oh, damn. I can't even see the camera. I'm sorry. All I see is my full screen. I looked like I was fine to me.
Not even close.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. You got me in a little box over there. Okay. I'm back. I'm in. Don't worry about it. We're good.
By the way, the way we do this podcast, Drip, we're both in boxes side by side, if you didn't know that.
I did. I did actually know that.
You sounded surprised a second ago. You were in a box.
A little. I didn't think it was that bad, but here I am, back in the center.
Like we were about to lose your right eye too. Like we lost your left eye. We were about to lose your right eye. Anyhow,
Hey, you gotta keep me straight with that, man. I don't
quite
know.
literally to keep you straight.
Exactly.
Anyway, any final thoughts there before we move on?
No, I mean the only. Well, yeah, actually, we talked about this a little bit too. There's already clones of the MIG Switch.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes.
Like, this is not going away. So my question is this. Is Nintendo going to go after every single one of these companies who makes one of these things? Or is it going to get so out of hand at some point with these things that there's so many people making them that they can't even keep up?
I think we have that example with us already. You can look at what's happening with the 3DS and the DS markets.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're dead, but there is a market out there for. Actually, it's not even just the 3DS and DS. It's more than that. It's all cartridges. Every Nintendo cartridge that they've ever produced has been re-engineered and being sold with ROMs on it today. Like, worse than what MIG Switch is doing. MIG Switch isn't selling the ROMs yet, but these companies.
Yeah, you can go on eBay and literally buy.
eBay? No, Drip. You can go on Amazon.
Okay,
Amazon.
I'm
just
saying where I've seen them is eBay. Yeah, and you could buy, and it's not even the ones with a bunch of games on them. It's if you want like Spirit Tracks or something like that. It looks like Spirit Tracks. It's got a case like Spirit Tracks, but it's just a ripped ROM put on one of these
I quote unquote
cartridges.
Legally bought one off of Amazon. Like,
it's illegal as hell.
Like, there's nothing
illegal as hell.
Yeah, not to buy. It's not
to buy, but to sell.
Right. That's why.
Nuts.
I mean, side note here. I won't go off a big tangent. I swear. That's why I'm so. I'm not out here. I'm not out here a pirate. I'm not out here stealing games all the time, or even really at all. I swear. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have EmuDeck. I have EmuDeck on my Steam Deck, and I have ROMs that technically don't belong to me. But I stole none of them. And just
You're a pirate, Gene!
I stole none of them. Either they were all given to me, whether that was from a website that is 100% legit, or like Amazon, where I bought Minish Cap on a Game Boy Advance cartridge with a Game Boy Advance label.
You are a pirate.
On it. On Amazon.com.
You surf the web under a black flag, Gene.
Now you tell me, how am I allowed to buy that with no repercussions on Amazon.com? And how are they allowed to sell that?
Them being allowed to sell it is the absolute craziest
and then you sit
thing
here
ever.
and tell me that I can't use EmuDeck and get a ROM that somebody handed to me.
I know, it's nuts.
You know, I'm not out here stealing. There's nothing stealing. There's no stealing happening. I'm not hacking into Nintendo servers and downloading shit. Someone's just handing it to me, and I say thank you. I appreciate your generosity. You know, I'm not stealing anything.
But is it illegal to download those things?
But here's my point, Drip. These lines, they don't make any sense. I don't think the laws make sense either. If there is even laws for some of these things, they don't make sense. They're so gray. It's at that point they're transparently gray. They don't exist. They're like, if I can, that's the thing I'm gonna get stuck on, is if I can go to Amazon.com, buy my legally obtained toilet paper, my legally obtained toothpaste, and my legally obtained cartridge of Minish Cap for $20. How is that legal? But then on the website, they're like, hey, you can have this for free. There's no hacking. There's no nothing. Here you go. It's the archive. Here you go. Feel free. If I walk down the street and somebody's handing out T-shirts and I take one, and I didn't know that 5 minutes ago they were at Walmart and then just nabbed them all. But I'm just walking down the street. Some guy's like, would you please take this T-shirt? I feel like you could use it. I would say, thank you very much. And I take my T-shirt and I keep walking. With the police come wee down the street at me saying, you can't take that T-shirt, you're going to jail. No, they should go after the person who's handing out the T-shirts.
I feel like there's some type of repercussion.
I don't think so, because you don't know that they're stolen.
I guess if you don't know, yeah.
I
don't know the laws, man. I don't know the laws.
How am I supposed to know this ROM that's on a website that is a legit website? It's not like some hacky website. It's just a website. And again, what's a hacky website? All these things, it's so gray. But you just go to a website and you're like, or even a friend. I mean, even a friend, which I'm not going to say who, but like a friend or friends with an S. They just hand you a ROM. They just give it to you. How is that any different than handing you a cartridge? Maybe the where they got it is nefariously got, but that doesn't mean that I can't have it. Just like the guy in the street giving me T-shirts. So anyway, all that to say, also another side note, I said it wouldn't be a big tangent, now it is. Amazon sells shit, illegal, like not illegal. They sell fake shit. I know that Scott the Woz, if he would ever consider coming on our podcast, I would be so eternally grateful. But Scott the Woz, that's his name, yeah. Scott the Woz posted a video. I've mentioned to you this, just Drip. This is relevant to you. He bought SD cards for a camera, which is something that you have done in the past as well. I'm sure.
There's
if you go to Amazon.com, a completely quote unquote legal website,
fake, dude.
They are
They're
selling fake SD cards.
Yeah.
Now you might ask me, what's a fake SD card? A fake SD card is they're selling a 1 gigabyte SD card, which costs around $100 or more. And for cameras, they're more than that. They're like $200, $300 because they're
you get a fast
you
one,
need you need the fast speeds. So if they're like, it's like a $300 product that they're selling for like $30. It's right there on Amazon. You could go find it right now if you wanted to. Go find a 1 gigabyte card with good speeds for like $20. They're out there, and they have the branding. They've stolen branding from SanDisk. They've stolen all the information. They printed it out. It's completely a scam. And Scott the Woz bought a few of them, and they were fake. And he messaged Amazon customer support and said, "I got scammed. You're selling scams." Of course, they gave him the refund because Nintendo will give you. Amazon will give you a refund for anything you can steal from Amazon, and they'd still be happily to give you a refund. So they said, "Yeah, sure, we'll give you a refund, Scott, and we'll quote unquote look into the SD card issue." Guess what? He went back to the listing a couple weeks later. That same listing that he bought an SD card off of is still up 2 weeks later. And even if the next day after he checked, they took it down, that's unacceptable. That's 2 more weeks of them knowing that is a illegal scam on their website. It's like going to Walmart. It's like going to Walmart, picking up the ice cream, get home, then no ice cream in it. Then you go back to Walmart and you say, "There's no ice cream in this." And they go, "Sorry, here's your money back." And then you go back the next time to Walmart and it's there again, being sold again, and more people getting scammed. How is this legal? So don't come at me for calling me a pirate for being handed a ROM. I am against piracy, but I'm all for sharing. Okay? I'm all for it.
Whatever. You got a peg leg.
I don't have a single Nintendo.
You're a pirate.
I don't have a single Nintendo Switch game on my Steam Deck. Only things that are on my Steam Deck are things that I can't buy. I can't buy them.
I understand.
Or if I can buy them, I'd have them already. I've already bought them, and they're right behind me. Okay. That's where I stand. I will fight to the end.
I mean, I can't say. I gotta, like I said, every time we bring this up, I have an arcade machine with like 6,000 games on it.
And you were literally, you're that guy who's been handed a T-shirt. You were given that. You didn't even pay for it. You just literally were given it. Are you
that T-shirt? Yes.
Are you going to get arrested now? Like, that's ridiculous to even consider. It's ridiculous.
I might have the Nintendo Ninjas knocking down my door tonight. Who knows?
You're not. Because it's ridiculous. They should be going after the people who are doing the stealing. And then after they get all of them, then they can go after the people if they want, if they have a legal argument, to go after the people who are sharing these stolen assets. Yeah, or just kindly ask to return them.
Nintendo gets crazy with it.
Yeah.
They get crazy with it. They're not going to stop. It's going to get worse before it. They're never going to stop doing it. They're very protective of their IPs.
To go back to MIG Switch and wrap it up. What even got me on this rant? There was a reason. All the cartridges you can buy right now that the Nintendo can't stop. That's exactly it. There's a lot of cartridges for a lot of different Nintendo consoles. Actually, all of them that use cartridges that they're being sold today, and there's nothing Nintendo can do about it because I guess at this point there's too many of them. Who knows what the exact reason is?
That was the question. Is this going to get out of hand enough to where Nintendo's not going to be able to keep up with it?
Yes,
probably.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not this year. Probably not this year. Probably not next year.
Because we've got one clone coming out of this thing right now. We've got the MIG Switch, then the clone. But how many other clones in the background right now are being made? And maybe not even ones that have an SD card slot in them. Ones that are fully internal, and they're like, we can just put a game on here and act like it's a real game.
Yeah.
Sell it. Make money. Especially when they stop selling these games. That's the thing. They stop selling these games. They stop putting them out in stores. You can't buy these physical copies, and these people can make those physical copies, and they look exactly like it, and most people won't even know.
Most of the time, they work the same. Now, I knew for my $20 for Minish Cap, I knew that what risk I was taking because I've heard that some of them don't save properly. Some of them have glitches.
Yeah, some of them you'll run into problems. And if something happens inside, you're basically done. It's over.
But just buy another one. The $20. Just buy another one. You know what I mean? Like, It's silly. Anyway, I'm done with that now. Sorry, I got a beer in me and I got all mad.
It's all right. It's okay. It's fine.
Let's move on. Not getting slashed. I have one beer. That's all I got. Moving on to Nintendo and the Switch 2. Now, Drip. Before we do that, I got one thing to say.
What?
This podcast has a sponsor this week.
Does it?
Yeah. You know who sponsors this podcast?
Oh, yeah. The Communication Error podcast is sponsoring this podcast.
That is correct. Another rival podcast is sponsoring this podcast.
Yes, that's right. Forgot about that.
We should have said this earlier. My apologies to them and everybody listening. We were guests on the Communication Error podcast. They're a not Nintendo podcast. They're a gaming podcast who, of course, the two of them are big Nintendo fans. So we had a conversation over there about sports games. If you guys want to hear that conversation, it's not in the link as of the live stream, but as the video and the audio people, that link should be there by then. I'll link the episode that we were in. So make sure to go check it out and support those guys. Drop them a follow on
great
YouTube.
Guys. They're awesome.
Drop them a follow on YouTube. Leave them a 5-star review on their podcast app of choice, on your podcast app of choice, and support those guys. They're good guys, good friends of ours. We've been hanging out with them, at least Johnny. We've been hanging out with him every Friday. I have. Let me clarify. Me and Johnny have been hanging out pretty much every Friday, playing some games, and Cheesy and Drip are flaky.
Hey, we're there when we can be there, you know? Sorry.
You guys hanging out with people you love and shit, whatever. Get out of here.
I mean, dude, I'm just hanging out. Sometimes I just don't want to stream. I don't know. It happens.
No, it's all good. But seriously, I'm sure in the future we'll play more games with all four of us at the future. But anyway, we did a podcast with them. Go check it out. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Thank you for Communication Error Podcast for sponsoring today's episode.
Yeah.
And Drip, is not sponsoring today's episode?
Who? Jeep? Who?
Well, everybody. But Nintendo.
Okay, yeah, probably not. Probably not.
No. But the Switch 2, guys, the Switch 2, it's coming. We know it's coming. Nintendo knows it's coming. They told us it was coming, and they even gave us a time frame of when to expect some information.
Nice.
And one thing about that, Drip, is demand for the system. It's going to be high. There's going to be a lot of people who want this system.
Probably, yes. That's like the biggest question about all of it. We'll get into it. But yeah, is it going to be in demand? It might be. I would say probably, maybe not. I don't know. We'll get into that part.
Yeah.
The biggest thing here is they were asked about the scalping.
Yes.
And all the things we saw with the PS5.
Oh, God,
and the Xbox Series X, all of that was
Can you bring us some numbers right now on specifically the PS5? I think you have those numbers.
Okay.
Drip is the man of numbers tonight.
I have lots of numbers. Basically, just to get into the rest of this story so you guys know what we're talking about, Nintendo has said that they are going to bring enough stock when the Switch 2 is released that we will not have to worry about scalpers. But I think we're probably still going to have to worry about scalpers. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot they can do to fix that unless they really just completely flood the market.
Well,
now,
theoretically, Drip, that's very possible they could just flood the market. It's not.
They could. We don't have a chip shortage anymore.
And it doesn't have to be flooded at once. They can do like 4 different floods, like small floods, to keep the supply. Like it could still go out of stock. That's okay. We can have the Switch go out of stock for like a week, and then it's back the next week, and it's available for a month, and then it's done again. Then it's out of stock for a week, and then it's back and it's there for a month. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be like all at one go. They don't need to ship.
No, you're right. You're right. And they could do it like that, but I want to just tell you, okay, the number that they're talking about right now is 10 million units.
All right.
As far as for launch and getting them out there and making sure people are going to have them the first, they're going to try to have 10 million units, okay?
All right.
Which is a lot. That's a lot. Now, I just to give you an idea, I have some numbers here from the Nintendo Switch sales just from, we'll say, from the time of launch until 2018. So this is 1 year, okay? And I want you to remember this. This is not when the Switch was crazy popular. Everyone was loving it. Yeah, it was really starting to pick up steam. Things were going good. Obviously, in the later, few years, it really, really picked up. But 1 full year being out, they sold 15.5 million units. Okay?
Okay.
That's with it not even being popular. I want you to think about something. Right now, Nintendo is probably, I mean, they're as popular as they've ever been right now with the stuff that they do. The Switch, as it sits right now, or the last time we heard about it, is sitting at 141.3 million units sold.
Okay.
141 million people.
Yeah.
Just, you know, what I'm sure some people have multiple Switches. Obviously, I have multiple Switches. You have multiple Switches.
Yeah.
Not 141 million people, but damn close to that have a Switch and are interested in Nintendo right now and the games that they're putting out.
I will quickly comment that I do believe that does even out at some point, maybe not all the way, but there's some families who have one Switch, but there's 5 players in the house. So, it could even out.
Okay, that's fair. Either way, now we can probably gather that not every single one of these 141 million people are going to want to get a Switch 2 at launch, especially those really late adopters, people who have like got a Switch now. You know what I mean?
I would say not even close to that. It's not even close to that.
Not even close to that.
Not the beginning, yeah.
With backwards compatibility also being a thing, I feel like that is another incentive to just, why not upgrade? Not like you're losing anything. Not like I want to hold on to this library. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Goes right over. We don't know for sure that it's backwards compatible, but we have a pretty good idea at this point from the leaks and the things that we've seen happen that we pretty much know this thing's going to be backwards compatible.
For sure.
So, I mean, I've got some more stuff to tell you about here, but the basic question of all this is, 10 million units at launch. Is that enough? Because I don't think it is.
Well, let me first answer a question.
Enough.
A good question we got from the chat in case you guys out there are also asking yourself the same question. How could, from, who said this? Minigamer, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. How would flooding the market help? Meaning, how would flooding the market help the problem of scalpers? And that's what scalpers thrive on, is a lack of product out there, because what they do is they buy up the stock that is existing, and if there's not much stock out there, they buy up a good portion of that stock, and then guess who's the real seller of the system? Not the retailers. They've been bought up
on eBay.
They've been bought up by the scalpers. It's the people selling them on eBay, the scalpers, who then take up what's remaining and they upcharge it, and that's the retail store now, is eBay. That happened big time with the PlayStation.
I could give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
The PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is absolutely nuts, and I want to find this and make sure that I have it correct. Just give me 1 second here.
Sure.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, back when the PS5 went up for pre-order, it sold as many units in pre-order in the first 12 hours as the PlayStation 4 sold in pre-orders in the first 12 weeks.
Wow. That's a situation of the PS market at that time was clamoring for the PS5.
But that's the thing, man. Look at the Nintendo community right now. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants a Switch 2. Like that, people are like, we have gone with this thing for what, 8 years now?
Yeah.
Okay, it's time. The hardware is old. It's slow. It's not even close to everything else. People, like, this is the type of thing that we can see. Crazy pre-orders. And even in the pandemic, when all this stuff was going on, when all this stuff was happening, Sony still managed to get out 4.5 million PS5s in 2020 with the chip shortage.
Yeah.
Obviously not nearly enough, but that's kind of what I'm going back to here. Scalpers bought a lot of those, and they were buying multiple, and then they'd put them on eBay. Instead of being, $500, they're $1,000.
Oh yeah,
$1,200.
Yeah, exactly.
And they went on sale. They launched in November. So every parent trying to get one who couldn't get one is turning to eBay and paying double the price, triple the price to get one for their kid for Christmas. I mean, it's a lucrative business if you want to do it. It's fucked up, but I mean, you can make some crazy money doing it. That's for sure. But that's the problem.
I do think we live in a bit of a bubble, though, Drip. You and I, and probably a lot of you listening. I don't think it's going to be quite as intense as that PS5 one. Those numbers there. I mean, 12 hours versus 12 weeks is crazy.
Yeah, I think you're wrong. I think I can prove it too.
Go ahead.
Okay. From launch. And okay, from the launch of the system. Okay, this is going to be kind of hard to explain because it's a weird chart.
Yeah.
Launch of the system. 43. What are we at?
Switch.
Okay, 43 months. Okay, from the launch of the system to 43 months out. I've got a chart here showing me worldwide sales of the Switch, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series S and X. Xbox Series S and X are low. They're not even on the chart. But I can tell you at every single point on this chart, especially in the later years when Nintendo really started to pick up steam, it's still crushing the PS5.
Yeah.
And we're talking about all those same pre-orders, all those same things that happened with all that hype and everything that happened with the PlayStation 5. This chart right here is telling me that Nintendo has been and still is more popular and selling better than the PlayStation 5. There was one point on this chart where they were close, where they were right neck and neck. And actually, in the very beginning of the PlayStation 5, it looks like they actually did squeak ahead for maybe the first. They were selling more in the first 7 months. But that's, like I said, that 15 million we talked about.
Yeah.
That was before the Switch got super popular.
Yeah.
They're on another, they are on another planet right now with their sales as far as you can see.
This late in the game?
Yeah. Like, it's not even close.
I have a few theories. If I remember all of them by the end of my rant, I'll be thankful.
You could do it. Go.
Already forgot some.
Yes. Nailed it.
The biggest theory is that, now I'm not saying these people don't exist, okay?
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, people listening, I swear. I'm not saying that there aren't, quote unquote, true gamers, big people who just love the game for the love of the game gamers who, but what I'm saying is the PlayStation market is a different market than the Switch market. The PlayStation market is for a few different people, but mainly generalizing the market for PlayStation. It's for intense gamers who want the best experience possible
from a console.
And other people who just love the most high fidelity possible, but don't have enough for a PC. Those people exist. Also, another category of those people, Sony people. People who just love what Sony puts out. Sony fans. Sony PlayStation fans. That's who. That's that market. And they're very intense, and there's a lot of them, and they really want the console. Those numbers are self-explanatory of that assessment. That's crazy. Oh yeah, nostalgia people, of course. People who had old PS1, PlayStation consoles who want the newest one as well. All those contribute and can parallel as well with Nintendo. But Nintendo's market's much different and honestly broader. That's why Nintendo's so successful. I mean, look at the size of the company Nintendo.
Yeah,
versus
their games are for everyone.
The size of Nintendo as a company versus Sony and Microsoft, it's laughable how big of a difference that those companies are. The companies, it's massive. We're disconnecting. OBS disconnecting. We still live? Are we still good? 108.05. I can remember that number. Are we still good, chat? Reconnect successful. Are we still good? I don't think we ever stopped. Let me know,
still
chat.
Live. We're back. All right.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Appreciate you guys being here. Let me know. Okay. That was weird. Picking up where I came from. Nintendo's for everyone, okay?
Yeah.
Nintendo for everyone.
Agree.
That is the little kids. And again, it does cross over. Okay. So people come at me with saying like, there are little kids. My 4-year-old plays PlayStation. It crosses over, but we're generalizing the markets because that's what you have to do to talk about this stuff. So generally, Nintendo is for like a little kid who's 4 years old, like my nephew when he started playing Switch. Switch Lite, perfect for him. It's for 80-year-old people who want to waggle Switch Sports around. That's a thing. It's happening in old folks' homes, I guarantee it. They're probably still playing the Wii's more likely, but it's still a thing. It's for the old people too. There's Mario Party. Your parents, 60 years old, upwards, they're still playing Mario Party with their children and their grandchildren. It's still happening. It's for middle-aged people. No offense, Drip. You're close to that. Close-ish. I'm not too far behind you, but we're a little bit far. Anyway, it's for people middle-aged, 40s, 50s. Yeah. It's for everyone.
It's for everyone. Literally everyone. There's not a... Yeah, you're right.
Generally, you can't say that for PlayStation and Microsoft. Generally. Because the Switch has another advantage. Mobile. That's the biggest one. That is the biggest separation between Nintendo and the other gaming companies right now.
Yeah.
Switch
Oh,
Lite,
especially
the Switch Lite is less powerful than the controller of the PS5, dude. The PS5 controller is more technical than a Switch Lite. Of course, I'm making that up, but it's honestly not too far off. If you open them up,
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on with the PlayStation 5 controller, and the Switch Lite will look kind of silly in comparison. And that's a full console, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
and it's small and it's perfect for little kids, and it's there. All
Act
this
like you're not buying that Zelda Switch Lite.
Oh my god, I'm doing everything I can to sell my 3DS right now. But anyhow, it's for everyone. And the other ones are not for everyone. They're for a lot of people, but they're not for everyone. Nintendo can hit everyone, but that mobile portion is really key for Nintendo. Very key.
The hybrid system, they really, obviously, we all know this now. As far in as we are now, we know, yes, the hybrid thing worked. Because not only did it bring them back from the dead, 141 million units sold, but it got everybody back on the trend of stealing what Nintendo was doing and doing it better.
Yeah. So all
these handheld PCs out here, yeah. I mean,
all of what I just said, to wrap it up, what I just said. Why did I say that?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this. I was following you.
The sales. That's what I'm going with. Sorry, everything's been distracting me because my dog came down scared of the thunder. The internet.
Is it thunder or is it?
I'm sorry,
fireworks.
The fireworks. That's what I meant. The fireworks.
I heard the same thing outside.
The sales. Why Nintendo is still doing so crazy right now? It's because like little kid who just turned 5, who 3 years ago was hardly born, let alone playing games. Now, 3 years later, he's like, "Can I have a play console?" Nintendo is generating new market every year, like new gamers. Now, you could say that again. Generally, you could say that about everybody, of course, but generally, because of the younger audience and that, or the nostalgic audience, but Nintendo has that by a wide margin. There's more nostalgic gamers for Nintendo than anywhere else. I mean, just look around.
The numbers on their games back that up.
That's an opinion, of course, but I mean. I don't have any data to back that up.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
It is
Look
opinion.
Look at the numbers on their games. Any other AAA company that makes games is happy to sell 3 million units, 4 million units. Any Ubisoft game that sells 3, 4, 5 million units, they are fucking pumped about that. So Tears of the Kingdom, 20 million units.
Let me just say this, Drip. Anybody walking in a store right now, a Walmart, a Target, anywhere they sell Switches, Best Buy, when you pass by, like generally, a general couple, or just a non-binary, whatever couple, just insert couple or insert person or whatever, just anybody walking down the aisle of the Switch and seeing it, that is for them. Whether they buy it or not, it's a different story, but that's why the Switch is so powerful. That's why it's selling so much, because anybody can walk down and go, I could use that. Or if you walk down PlayStation, it is $500. It is only one use, plug into a TV, a lot of features that they don't care about for the general audience. That's why Nintendo's crushing it. It's a better console. Hold on, Drip. Hold the phone. Did I just say the Switch is a better console than a PlayStation? You're crazy, G. You're a fanboy. You're insane. Blah, 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 blah.
It's just more accessible.
It's
more accessible to everybody. It makes it so much easier to buy.
Look at the numbers. Look at
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 61 million. Animal Crossing New Horizons, 45 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 34 fucking million copies. These other companies are happy to sell 3, 4, 5 million copies of their games. Nintendo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 9 of their first party games. 9. Over 20 million units sold. 9 of their games have sold over 20 million units.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nuts. If you want to get back down to the 4, 5 million, we're all the way down at, here you go. Link's Awakening, the remake, Link's Awakening, 6.4 million. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, 7.5 fucking million copies, dude. And that's their bullshit. That's their bullshit.
That's
not even their hard hit, like they're heavy hitters.
Now, it's subjective, just like taste. But they have better games and they have a better console. And that's why they're selling more games right now. You can make fun of it all you want, that it's less powerful than the other ones, and this and that. It is. You're right. You could say all those things and you could be right. But what you would be wrong about is saying it doesn't deserve to, or it has no business doing what it's doing. That's where you're wrong about. And I am looking at this from a non-fanboy perspective. I am capable, and Drip could back me up on this, I'm very capable of looking at this from a middle ground. Also, the fact that I used to be an Xbox fanboy, and I admit that big time.
Yeah, you were that guy.
I was that guy playing Madden, playing Call of Duty back in 2010, eating my Cheetos, who would laugh at the Wii U, or really the Wii at that point. That was the Wii era. Who laughed at that? Honestly, I still laugh at the Wii.
I was gonna say it's fair to laugh at the Wii. That's
but I was that guy. I was that guy. I admit that. I'm not ashamed of it either. It was the time. In high school, that was what I did. My friends, we played Xbox. When I was a little kid, I owned a PlayStation 1. My brother has all of our copies at his house. All of our games, our system, which is now a replacement one because it broke. I'm very capable of looking at this from middle ground. I'm very capable of it. Saying all of what I'm saying right now with a shelf full of Nintendo, okay? I'm capable of it. And I promise you, the Switch is just better. And that's not like a slanderous, I'm not saying that in a slanderous way. I'm saying that from the numbers and the facts.
Yeah, I just gave you a ton of them. Now, a few other things here. I don't think 10 million units is going to be enough. That's my perspective on this. I don't think 10 million units at the beginning is going to be enough. I think that the pre-orders alone are going to be something we've never seen. I think it's going to be crazy because I do, as much as everyone says, "Oh, the gaming industry is dying," and everyone is getting laid off. They are. But guess who's not doing that? Nintendo. They're not doing that. They don't need to do that.
No.
Because they're absolutely crushing it right now. I honestly think that the sales of this thing are going to be crazy from the get-go. The pre-orders are going to be nuts. I don't think 10 million is enough. Now, we'll come back around to that, but I do want to talk about this too. They are saying, and they're not saying exactly what they're going to do, but they say they will take other measures depending on the region to try to get rid of the scalpers online.
What does that mean?
I don't know if they're talking about buying the systems or just finding people selling them for crazy prices online. So what could they even do? I don't even know where they could go with this. How are they going to stop it?
You just mentioned two big ones, the only two I can think of. Stopping the sellers or stopping the buying of
But how
scalpers.
do they do either one of those is my question.
I don't know.
Because no one else has seemed to be able to stop any of this ever. I mean, look at the sneaker market. Dude.
Well, can I make the argument too that I don't believe anyone else has been interested in it. Now, you could say all you want by Sony had no choice and Xbox had no choice and the systems got sold. I think they loved it. Let me tell you something, Drip. Because they got their money either way. They got their bag either way. They don't care. Number one. Number two, I think they loved it. Because the scalping was creating the more demand because they were getting all of the money from the consoles that they were producing and all of the credit for selling them while also seeing the demand just go up and up and up and up because the secondary market prices were going up and up and up and up. And that means more fans were like, oh, salivating at the chance of picking up PS5.
I mean,
We all were guilty at one point. You especially, because you actually did end up getting one. I never did.
I didn't
but we
pay
were
any crazy
all
price
guilty.
for it.
We were all guilty. I'm guilty.
I wanted one.
I'm guilty
Who didn't
of
want
it.
to play Miles Morales? I was dying.
I'm guilty of it for the Switch because Mrs. Jeep and I fell victim of scalpers.
Oh yeah, you got yours in 2020, right?
We bought our Switch in 2020. And it was
because they did have a problem back then. They did. The Switch was on the secondary market back then.
Yeah.
But that was all because of the chip shortage. I don't think 10 million is enough. I think they should like double that.
Now, I'm not saying here. Now it might sound like I'm being another fanboy again because now he's saying not only are they better, but now he's saying that they have more morals. I'm not saying Nintendo morally doesn't want this to happen.
No. It's the same thing as the MIG Switch stuff. It's the same thing as everything else. Protecting
their assets, controlling.
Control. Yeah. Yeah. It's not coming in to save anybody from.
No.
No, we don't want you to have. No, it's they're not going to take control of our product and sell it for a price that we
Didn't sell it
we
for.
say what the price is. That's the reason
It's
they'll do
different
it.
business moral values.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
what's that? It's
the-
that old school Japanese business mentality is what it is.
and Microsoft and Sony were like, "Fuck it, we're getting the money either way, and all you're doing is driving our demand up. So thank you very much, Scalpers." And the websites, the distributors, the websites, the Sony, Microsoft, all of them, they did nothing to stop it, and they not even the little measures. Like here's a big way you can stop scalping. Here's a big way: stop the online pre-orders. Stop it. Stop the online pre-orders is not a fix. But that helps so much because that means all the bots people use to buy this stuff is useless. You have to walk into a retailer to buy the system. They did not do any of that.
Way.
Their demand was high enough that they were not going to lose a dime doing that. They weren't going to lose a dime if they said no online sales for our systems. Nothing. You have to go to a store and buy it. That was only going to help the retail stores because, of course, that's more business for them, foot traffic for them. And again, Microsoft, Sony, getting the money either way. They could have easily done that and say no online sales. The demand was so high that there was not going to prevent anybody from buying the systems. Plus the fact that the systems sale, there were so little systems out there that the little ones that they had to sell could have easily just been sold at a store. Black Friday every week when there was a new drop. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's certain things you can do for online sales.
Just one example. Just one example.
I mean, you can limit it to one per customer, and that is per email. And I mean, there's a way to do it if you're shipping them to one address, whatever. If you have another address, that's fine. But they should have systems in place to where it's like, okay, one per customer, which means this one goes to this house. And once this email has been used and that address, that's it. And okay, yeah, maybe you can go over to, Target.com and get another one, and go to Walmart and get another one. But it's still at that point, at least you're severely limiting the amount that people can get at one time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the big problem. These guys were buying, like, they had those websites. People were like online, like going crazy. But look, I just got 50 PS5s. Yeah. And some of those orders weren't getting canceled until later into the life cycle of all this stuff, where they started really, people were really putting it online a lot. Some of these stores would start canceling the orders. Like, no, you're not going to do that. But they fulfilled some of them. I mean, that's on them.
A lot of them.
I just don't know how.
I think you just make the argument that at least I can make the argument that Sony and Microsoft had no interest either way. I don't think they cared about the scalping. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think they did either. I think, like you said, I think you're probably right. Nintendo takes this in the way not of
morals. It's not like, oh, we're better than you.
It's not morals. It's you're not going to sell our product for a price we didn't put on it.
It's simply put control. They're not going to allow somebody else to control their market. It's their market.
100% control.
What a great conversation we had off these two topics, Drip. I fucking love it. We got food. I got a McDonald's delivery. That's a great time to wrap up the show. Hey.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Mrs. G. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. This has been a joy. If you're listening on audio side of things, we're going to wrap up for now. If you're in the stream, don't go anywhere. I'll be eating my McDonald's and hanging out with you guys in the after show. Also, just FYI, my dogs, both of them at this point, have come down and under this desk right here, panting and scared of the fireworks, and I feel so bad.
Yeah, they're really starting to go nuts outside.
I've been petting them throughout the duration of this show. I wasn't leaning back for funsy, guys. My dog was back here scared as fuck, so I'm just patting his little popo, as we say. But yeah, guys, we're going to wrap up with the audio side of things here. We're going to hang out in the after show in the stream, so if you stick around, if you're there. For those of you listening on audio side of things, you can make sure to follow Drip on his YouTube channel. We're posting a video, 2 days from now, Drip, on Saturday?
It's uploaded. I still need to make a thumbnail, do all the little things.
That's right.
Who knows? It might go up tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, you make your YouTube videos over there. I edit them for you. It's a harmonious relationship.
It is. It's great. It's wonderful.
And as far as what I do on my side of stuff, I'm kind of in charge of this podcast. Drip brings the knowledge. I bring the muscle. And
exactly
the bad reading.
I bring that too. That's why I don't do it that much. It's fine.
Yes. So again, I stream live on Twitch every single week, so make sure you're hanging over there. Especially those in the live stream. If you like live stream hanging outs, Twitch, I do it every week. We did it this Monday. We're probably gonna do it again tomorrow for Friday.
Oh, what's going on tomorrow? What's the game tomorrow?
I don't know. I think Johnny's still fluctuating whether he's going to be there or not. My guess is he will not be there. So I kind of want to do more.
Will be.
I kind of want to do Ocarina again. I kind of like what we did last week. I might even invite Hero as well, and the three of us will just like watch me play some games.
I mean, I don't.
And then we'll play some more games after that.
Kids are gone on vacation, so I just hanging out. I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah. So if you guys are watching, or if you guys are listening on audio side of things, or watching the YouTube VOD, so make sure to follow over there for every Mondays and Fridays. We're going live on my Twitch every Monday and Friday. So make sure to hang out there. Drip, thanks for the episode, man. It was a great one. Great. I did not think we'd get this deep on these topics because you and I had both said beforehand, like, we're not sure if this is good enough, but we're gonna kind of roll with it. And
it was what it was.
We always find something to talk about. We always find something to talk about. That's what I love about our show. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
It's the after show. Miss G. She's coming in. She's coming in for the after show. She's plugging her microphone. Everybody, I'm gonna mute my mic. Hold on, so they don't have to hear this awful.
Still heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. They didn't though. Sorry, I have no way of quickly muting Discord. Welcome to the after show, everybody. That's the pre-show. That's the after show. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Got both dogs down here.
I'm gonna go wash my. Before I eat, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Miss G's gonna take over a little bit.
Oh my god.
All right.
Put your mic over here, Miss G.
Well, I'll just sit in your chair for a moment.
No, I'm gonna be gone for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Come here, Miss G.
Abby, hello. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my god, we got both dogs down here. They are freaking out.
I'm sure it's a madhouse over there.
Oh god. I just went.
Chauncey never cared about any of that stuff. I think he just was not. He was not on that level of like, I need to be scared of these loud noises. He's just like, just didn't know enough to be scared.
I feel weird sitting off camera, so I'll just sit here really quick. I feel really weird.
Love the camera.
No, I just took the dogs outside, and there was just like a little pop, and Nick was already like, oh my god. Then Olive's trying to crawl underneath the desk here. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it just now started here, like continuously, like probably.
Yeah, I figured
10 minutes before the podcast, the main part of the show ended. It was just like from all angles I could start hearing it. And I got these headphones on, which makes it. Yeah, it's going on.
That's why I wanted to get them out.
I haven't heard anything myself.
There's
personally.
just some small ones. Up at the front of the neighborhood, somebody's been letting a bunch of them off. I mean, it's straight sulfur.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's the thing. It's not like the local fireworks that are the problem here. We have absolute morons in our neighborhood who let off the biggest fireworks that cannot be legal in any part of this country.
The sheriff was found.
Man,
was he?
Last night at practice, we went through the set once and then came outside to just kind of hang out and get some fresh air between going through the set again.
Yeah.
Somebody, like the next door neighbor, let off this firework, and it was kind of down the hill. So when it went up, it went off like directly beside me. I mean, it wasn't like directly beside me, but I was looking straight over at it. It was so loud. I mean, it scared the fuck out of me, dude. Like,
yeah. No, listen.
I thought
there was
somebody
one
was
time
shooting at me. It was crazy.
There was one time, in a couple. It was like probably like 4 or 5 years ago. It might have been BC or during COVID.
Hold on, wait. Okay, finish your story. Moran says get
new
another
song.
banger.
Hell yeah. And we got Mrs. Jeep's got to hear this song too. You haven't heard the song yet. Yeah, she doesn't even know. We'll listen to it. There was one year where somebody was so close to us, and the firework was so fucking loud, dude. It was crazy. I think they were in our street, like just in our intersection, right next to our house. Because it first of all, it was loud as fuck. But second of all, the remnants of the firework hit our roof. We heard it on our roof. It hit our cars. Like, it was loud. Like, the firework remnants was hitting our property. And that is just so far beyond unacceptable. My ass, dude. I'm not like
He was like an old man. I
am not confrontational in a real sense in real life unless it's something that I'm furious at. And if you're hurting my property or me or someone I like or love, that's when I get. It's not like when there's an asshole talking nonsense. That doesn't bother me too much. I let it fly. But somebody's trying to come after me or throwing firework remnants at my house and my car, my ass is outside trying to find this motherfucker. They were gone.
Old man Jeeb.
I ran the fuck.
God.
I put my pants on. I'm like,
It was insane.
where the fuck are they at? Who fucking did this shit? Where you at? Huh? Who did it? Who got it? You in my car? I hit your fucking face.
Man Jeeb's out in the yard.
Oh my
God.
God.
Everybody scatter.
Oh, the yard? No. I was down the street.
He was in the street.
I'm walking
down the
looking
street.
for the, because they had to be out on our, they probably lit it, close to our house, and ran. So I'm trying to find them. Like, where the fuck you at? I'm gonna Frank Rizzo your fucking ass, motherfucker. Where the fuck are you at? Anyhow.
All right. Well, I need to turn this music off because Matt Moran has just informed me that he's got 2 new bangers for us here.
Two
Same
bangers?
song. Same song, but different versions. We're going to go with the first version here first.
All right.
I'm going to have to give us the
If you guys missed
browser music
the
back.
pre-show, or Mrs. G missed the whole thing, Matt Moran made us an AI-generated Drip and Jeep song.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. It's actually really fucking
And
good.
now he
too.
played.
It's, like,
Now he's
hilariously good.
Matt made 2 more now, so I guess we're going to listen to 2 more
Okay,
versions.
hang on. Let me get this pulled up here.
I'm very excited for this.
Okay, I got to give you volume back.
Take the stuff off the cord. Just
Give
put the
me
cord
some
back there.
volume on this
'cause
as well.
heard.
Alrighty. All right. Oh man.
There you go.
And he spelled Jeeb with a J, so he'd say it right. All right. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Isolated dreams in a world so grand. Drip and Jeep with a podcast plan.
Turn up a little bit.
Retro tunes with the Zelda beat. Talking games in an 8-bit street. All things Nintendo. Every single show. Drip loves Zelda. Jeep lets it flow. Magic potions, fairy tales untold. From the dungeons to the hidden gold. Mario jumps and the Tetris blocks. Pokemon hunts to find the shocks. All things Nintendo, every single show. Drip loves Zelda, Jeep lets it flow.
You let it flow.
I let it flow, baby. Welcome to the Drip Jeep Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Jeep, and with me is a man who loves Zelda, and Jeep lets it flow.
Lets it flow. What are you letting flow, man?
This is
I
nearly.
could tell you. Your fart.
That's not what people understood, Mrs. G. That is not what flows.
Oh.
Farts are not liquid.
Retro tunes with the Zelda beat.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say.
After show, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Drip. These are nearly good enough to become our new music.
Oh my! I mean, this.
It's close, man.
This is a bop.
I love flow, baby.
Trip of Zelda Jeep lets it flow. Okay, that's the first version.
All right.
Now, same song, but this is a new version of it.
Okay. Do you let it flow now? I love Zelda, and you let it flow.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think it's the same lyrics, just different style.
All right.
Isolated dreams in a world so grand. Drip and Jeep with a podcast plan.
It's like nowhere. Sounds like nowhere.
A little bit.
Retro tunes with a Zelda beat. Talking games in an 8-bit street. All things Nintendo. Every single show. Drip loves Zelda.
And Jeep lets it flow.
Magic
I mean-
potions. Fairy tales untold. From the
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
hidden gold. Mario jumps and the Tetris blocks. Pokemon hunts to find the shocks.
I can do something with this.
I think I like the first one better.
I like the first one better too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one's definitely better. This is good, but yeah.
Let's it flow.
I just love the fact that G, he just comes on the show and he just lets it flow.
I do, Drip. I'm sending you something, Drip. Now, when you see this, you must play it. I'm not allowing you to not play it. I'm sending you something in Discord. Just click the YouTube link and play it. Don't think about it.
This is the one right here.
Yeah. Although that one drop in that second one, that's much better. We're on the theme of AI song, Drip. I mean, it's only appropriate that we play this song.
All right, hang on. Let's go. Let's give this one more try. And you like the other one better?
No. There's a drop, like the one drop in it. The part where like Drip loves Zelda, G lets it flow. That's better in that song.
I think it's pretty fire.
This is good. This is good.
Love it.
But
it's a nice little hook, honestly. That's a very nice hook. Like it's good.
This is the one. This is the one. Like musically, is the one we're gonna go with. If we're gonna do anything with any of these, this is the one.
I could picture like a Good Mythical Morning intro with this.
I know, right? G lets it flow.
Dude, keyboard solo. Get the fuck out.
During the keyboard solo is when I'd be like, "Welcome to the Drift G podcast. I am your host." I think we need to do this, Drip. I think we're gonna retire the fucking music finally.
Okay.
Is
this it?
That's my job tomorrow. I'm moving out.
Dreams in a world so grand. Trip and Jeep with a
It only needs to be like 30 seconds long. It doesn't need to be long,
Yeah. It's basically going over the whole song again right now.
Forever the Sickest Kids version. Yeah.
Well, it's 2 minutes and 27 seconds long, but we're like, it's just going back over the.
I'd figure it out. G lets it flow.
The keyboard solo. Get the fuck out of here.
Woo! We could do remix. Someone could remix if we ever get famous, Someone could remix this for us.
Oh my god.
You know why I think I like it? It's very Weezer.
It kind of is.
Weezery.
Kind of is.
It's Weezery.
Okay, this is something Jeep just sent me.
If your kids are watching or listening, speaking of kids, don't let them listen to this one. We're not a kids show. This is not a kids song.
Okay, I'm playing it.
Oh, my arms are just fucking stuck like this. This ain't normal. What do I do? Now I
don't understand this at all. It's funny.
Now I gotta walk like a douche for the rest of my life. They are not going back to normal.
Am I gonna die? Fuck.
This isn't good.
Oh god. The dogs are already. They are already so keyed up.
Oh my god.
All right, you can fade it out now. That's my favorite song of all time right there. This isn't good. Go walk like a douche for the rest of my life. Oh, no. If you didn't catch on the drift, guys, this is a AI generated song. If it wasn't clear. Dude.
It spits it out in like 10 seconds.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Forever the Sickest Kids version.
Yeah, that's for our song. Fuck!
God. That's a band I haven't heard in a long time.
What band?
Forever the Sickest Kids. Jesus.
Oh, that's a band?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that, Jessica. I'm sorry. Didn't pick up on that.
Drip just saying it, like,
Forever the Sickest
unlocked
Kids.
something.
Never heard of that.
They had a song, I remember.
Matt said he wrote a sentence. I thought like maybe put a description of our podcast in or something. Like, Jesus, man.
They had a song with Selena Gomez that was really good.
Did they?
It was my jam.
I'm sure it was really good. It was super good.
It was the best song ever.
Like super good. Like if you're a Disney kid from the 90s, super good.
Super good.
Piss off.
Super good.
I got you fucking
Okay, so you wrote a
Thank
sentence.
you.
What was the? Tell me this. What was the sentence you put in there? Can you give me that? Clearly, you must have said something about me liking Zelda, because that was pretty. 8-Bit Beat about podcast that talks about all things Nintendo, hosted by Drippin' Jeeb with a J. Drip really loves Zelda.
And Jeeb lets it flow.
Oh man, I feel like we could dial this in to really get us up. That last one was great though.
Yeah, that's the one, man. I'm gonna do something with that.
Okay. I mean, I'm not against it. I think it's pretty good.
Jeeb lets it flow, baby.
We'll go one more time.
So later dreams in a world so grand. Drip and Jeep with a podcast plan. Retro tunes with the Zelda beat.
Dude, the keyboard runs are just like,
It's so good.
All things Nintendo. Every single show. Drip loves Zelda.
That's where it comes in. There's like an intro and then it picks up on there.
Magic potions, fairy tales untold. From the dungeons to the hidden gold. Mario jumps and the Tetris blocks.
She's singing it already over here. Like word mouthing it, the
yeah,
words.
I have the lyrics, like all of it. I have all the lyrics.
It makes a music video? And
What
it's
the fuck?
free? Huh? What?
Oh my god! Stop!
No, don't stop. This is great.
No, don't stop. This is hilarious. God, make a video. Send it.
We'll do it live.
I've got Discord pulled up. As soon as you put it in there,
you
man.
Can't, you can't put a video that's like of any real size into Discord. Like there's a
That's
file.
right.
There's a file limit size. He'd have to like drive it to you or something.
Talking games in an 8-bit street.
Yeah, I can just put it in like Google Drive or something.
All things Nintendo. Every single show.
She's liking it.
I mean, listen.
She lets it flow.
This is a Billboard top 10 song for
I
sure.
know, man. This is good. Moran, can you go get the rights for it and then like post it on Spotify, and then like we get famous? Can we do that?
Still generating.
You
Yes, you actually can.
I don't know how to do it. You do it, and then we'll give you a third of the rights.
when it wins a Grammy.
Yeah, Moran, if you leg it up, you'll get a third of whatever happens. What is this now? Whoa, hold on.
I don't think this is us. This is just the next thing. What is this?
Hold on, I don't care.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Okay. Whoa.
That's some baby making music.
Baby making music.
I know, right? I mean, God.
Miss G, back up. My pheromones are getting way too out.
Relax.
I might be getting a red rocket, if you know what I mean.
Oh my
Oh, God. Stop
please.
it.
Again, you take the joke too far.
No such thing as too far.
Dude, and it's every fucking time he does it. Every time. Like, don't joke with G, because he's gonna take it way too fucking far. Like, seriously, Abby, does he not? It's every time.
Yes, we've discussed this
Every
before.
single time.
Why'd you take my sauce? There's two sitting here, and you take my sauce.
This one's open.
Wait, what kind of sauce are you rocking there?
Honey
Honey
mustard.
mustard.
What else would you get?
I was hoping the spicy mustard.
I like you show him. Like she shows the screen when you ask. Like, here's here.
I forgot the camera's over farther than what.
Yeah.
I just clicked.
No,
my
the
teeth.
spicy mustard. That's where you go.
Honey mustard all day long.
No, man, honey mustard's fine, but
Oh,
the McDonald's
Olive's
spicy
looking
mustard
for
is.
something.
I mean, it's untouchable. It's really good.
What can I give the swamp dog? Can I give her a fry?
Sure.
Oh yeah, and he can send it through Discord. The only thing he's sending me is a link.
Oh, right. Yep. Make sure you're putting these out so I can have them too.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Absolutely
This is the best thing that
hilarious.
happened to me all week.
I mean, it's definitely funny as hell.
I saw fireworks yesterday. That's a good week.
You were crabby though.
Oh, stop it. Oh, it's crabby.
Why were you so crabby during the fireworks? It's fireworks.
No, women,
Why are you being crabby?
Women get all the attention. Everyone's like, every month they get a period. Listen, men get periods too.
Do
Okay.
they?
Yeah. I had
That's
one
news
yesterday.
to me.
Mhm.
Did you?
Yeah.
Crabby for just no reason at all.
Well, you're bleeding for no reason every month? There's a reason.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
Again,
It's not too far.
takes it right to the edge and then steps right over that line and says, "Fuck off, everyone."
I'm like a cat, you know? Like, you just gotta, like, knock over that glass of milk every now and again. Would you take a different one?
Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's such a big deal.
There's no... Thank you for bringing this food, honey. I love you so much.
Yeah.
Good God, yeah, you ungrateful bastard.
Give me a mouth.
Okay, the video isn't anything special. It's just
I still want to see it,
lyrics
though.
and a karaoke thing.
We do need to see it, though.
Let's see if Olive likes
I think
Honey
I'm
Mustard.
gonna be the one to have to play it, though, Drip. So
You
they
will,
can see
yeah.
it.
Moran, send it to our joint thing.
She doesn't like honey mustard.
No honey mustard for the girl?
She probably
All
wants
right.
spicy mustard.
Shut up.
She loves tahine.
She does love tahini.
See?
Waiting for a message.
She's like, I know you got shit up there. Oh, you're okay, buddy.
I saw it on the screen by accident.
How long was that actual podcast portion of?
I do not know until I get there in the edit. It's
I
probably.
cannot believe we went that long on those two subjects.
I know. It was a normal. It was like a maybe just slightly below normal.
I figured it was going to be very quick, like half-hour show.
We have a thing, dude. We do a thing.
We do a thing. We did a thing with those two things that I wasn't that interested in. But hey,
You left some.
I know. Well, I can't. That's for leaking later.
incoming.
Incoming.
There it is.
Let Nikki have a little taste.
No. All right.
Oh, it wants me to like download it. Or something. What? Download it.
There's
That's
it's just like a Spotify thing. Okay, here we go. I got a drip. If you want to just say like count me off, we can play at the same time. No, that's a bad idea. Let me just.
It's nothing.
I'm gonna play here.
It's just a picture with lyrics. Is that an AI generated photo too? Because that photo
Yes.
is actually pretty badass.
I'd imagine it is.
AI, man.
And then like when your like grandma asks you, "What's AI?" and like, how do you even answer that question?
I mean, it's sweet songs for our podcast. That's what it is.
That's our artwork. That's our music. Those are our lyric strip. They're all ours. We own
Yeah.
something now. Look at us.
Well, Moran technically owns it, but he said we could have it. So.
That is true.
Love that line slaps. Tetris block. Nikki doesn't like it either.
Welcome to the Dribble G podcast. I am your host, Uncle G, with the best theme song in the world. With me is the man who produced the song via his friend, Drip Media.
I had nothing to do with it. I didn't produce shit.
There's no Matt Moran in my life without a drip.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You're welcome.
Thank
I
you.
give you the gift of Matt Moran.
Right?
I would like hot dog sauce next, please.
Yeah, he's gas. He also provides you with hot dog sauce. So there's that. He does a great service. I can't hear it. Is it still going?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Every single show.
Oh, come on, get the words right.
I'm sorry. Listen.
I mean, we've listened to it at least like 5 times now. You should have it memorized.
Keyboard solo goes hard.
Yeah, dude, that AI keyboard. I mean, can I? Okay, you can share the song. I can share it. Oh my god, I'm about to put it on the internet. I'm about to put it all over the internet right now.
Not yet, Drip. Not yet. Not until I get my hands on it.
Oh boy.
I will clean this up, and I'll make it a version for our podcast. Oh my god, the end. The end of it. I just heard the end of it like clearly. They went boom, boom. Like the keyboard. The guy like went wee. The guy. The computer.
I haven't heard the end. What is it like? A
Yeah, you just put like when you do that on the piano, you just play around with it.
yeah.
That's real good.
That's
I want
fine.
to hear the end. Hold on, I'm playing it.
Fairy tales untold. From the dungeons to the hidden gold. Mario jumps in the Tetris block.
That's insane. This is insane.
Pokemon hunts to find the sharks.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's cool.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, the opening note. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I should upload this podcast now.
Yeah, you should. Hang on. Let me go into our. Let me see if there's anybody we can
every single show
take people to before we stop.
G loves Zelda. Oh, I'm sorry. Drip loves Zelda. I mean, I do love Zelda. Oh god damn it! I don't know my own song. Drip loves Zelda. G lets it flow. It's so good.
Wow.
It's Drip. It's like the band that I like. Their name is Nowhere. It's pretty much like that. They do.
Oh yeah, we showed you Nowhere last year.
It's like some dude playing a kit, a singer, and like a keyboard. That's like their shtick. I mean, a bass player as well.
All right, never mind. There's no one. We're not going anywhere.
Okay.
We're good.
I'm going to upload this podcast for all the people listening to that lovely song, the first song, that we played, and then maybe for next week's podcast we'll have a new theme song.
Oh, we definitely will.
We might.
Don't you worry about that.
Well, I have to worry about it because I gotta make it, so we can't just put that one as our theme song. It's got to be a little edited.
Yeah. Can't be that long.
Guys, thanks for hanging out. We're gonna sign off for now. Hopefully, stay tuned on Discord and my streams. Maybe if it's finished by Friday, I will play it on the stream Friday night.
If not,
That's tomorrow.
We'll
Oh
put it in
shit! It
Discord.
is tomorrow because it's Thursday. Fuck.
Yeah, it's not Wednesday.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Thursday.
Well, I don't know. We'll do it at some point. Later.
Goodbye.